back to Loopy Mabel Vintage Style Crochet, and in today's video I am going to be showing you the basic of crochet stitches, the chain stitch. So if you're a newbie or you'd love to learn to crochet and you're not sure how, this is the video for you to start off with. So why not grab a coffee and I'll see you back here in a minute. Welcome back, and in this video I thought we could go through the very basics of crochet. If you haven't learned to crochet before and you'd love to give it a go, then why not try? It's really enjoyable and I'm telling you it's quite addictive, so be warned. So obviously the basics for crochet, you need a crochet hook and some yarn. That's all you need to start with, and some scissors. And a cheap yarn, some yarn from the charity shop, your grandma. You don't need to buy it if you can get away with it. You just basic yarn that you can practice with, and you don't have to worry about spending lots of money if you're going to get it all tangled up and end up cutting it up and throwing it in the bin. Just a cheap yarn will do, absolutely fine. So once you've got your yarn and once you've got your hook, that's all you need. So here we are, ready to learn to crochet. So I want you to enjoy it and don't get worried if you make a mess, because it's just practice. It's only yarn, just pull it out, start again. You can replay this video as many times as you like until you get comfortable with the tutorial. Chain stitch or foundation chain is the main stitch that you start when you're following any pattern. Majority of patterns will ask you to do a number of chain stitches to start. So this is the stitch that you need to learn before you go on to anything else. So it's for absolute beginners. Well, the tools we're going to use today in this video are a 4mm crochet hook, some scissors and some yarn. Now in this tutorial I've opted for the Stylecraft Special double knit yarn, and it is really quite a cost-effective yarn to use. And if you do get yourself into a muddle or you have to restart again, you're not using expensive wool to start with. And it's also a very good yarn to go to for most of your crochet craft needs. So that's the yarn we're going to use today in this tutorial. And we need to make a slip knot. So with the yarn we form a loop. Let the yarn fall behind, pop your hook underneath and tighten the yarn to form the slip knot. I'll do that again. So take your yarn, form a loop, let the yarn fall behind, insert your hook, pick up that yarn that fell behind the loop and pull your hook and pull your yarn, and that's your slip knot. Now it's a good idea just to practice this a few times just till you feel comfortable. And also when you're starting out crochet, you will learn how to hold the hook how you feel comfortable with. So the way I hold my hook may not necessarily be the way that you want to hold your hook. Right, so following on from our slip knot, we need to hold, I like to hold my yarn, but this is entirely how you feel comfortable with. And we want the short end on the right and obviously the long end of the yarn on the left, where our yarn. You go over the hook and through, over the hook and through, over the hook and through, and this is a chain stitch. So you just keep going till you feel comfortable that you've got some sort of rhythm. Don't hold the wool too tight or too slack, and you should find that you get an even chain. So once you get going, you'll find that you will hold the yarn and you will hold the hook that's suitable and comfortable for you. There's no good me telling you how to hold a hook or how to hold the yarn, because everybody is different. So just like I said, just relax and enjoy. Take your time, and it's all down to practice, and you will get better as you go along. And that is your chain stitch. This forms the basis of all your crochet. So this is a chain stitch that you need to learn for you to go on to do other stitches and other crochet. So if you want to pause the video and have a practice, don't worry if you get tangled up, just stop, pull it out, start again. It's supposed to be fun, relax and enjoy it, and I will see you after you've had a practice. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on the basic crochet chain stitch. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love it if you could join me. If you press the notification bell too, you will be kept up to date with all the videos that I'm bringing out, tutorials, hints and tips, and just general chit chat, anything related to crochet. If you have any problems at all, please message me in the box below and I will get back to you, I promise. But in the meantime, keep practicing and happy crochet.